In this video, I'm going to show you guys some useful websites that you can use to help you build your products. So these are some that I found over the last few months, and I thought I'd make a video to show you guys what these tools are. So let's get right into it. So the first one here is mobbin.com, as you guys can see on the top here in my URL. So essentially what this website does is it has apps with designs and screens. So there you can go here and find inspiration for your idea. So let's say I'm looking for Airbnb in this case. Bam, it shows me some screens of Airbnb. So you can use this in your app idea, right? So if you have an app in mind and it's in the App Store, most likely it'll be here on Mobbin. Now it is paid to access all of the screens, but they do give you some free ones here that you can see and get inspiration from. So let's try another one. Let's say we're interested in, what's this one? Headspace, the meditation app. So bam, right there we can see these are some of the screens. And if you're building an app, let's say for meditation, and you need inspiration, you can screenshot this and you can have an idea of what you're trying to build for your app. So that's the first one, mobbin.com. Let's go to the second one. So the second one is called postedapp.com. So as you guys can see here on my URL. So what this does is it helps your product go viral on TikTok. So essentially what it is, and it's actually free for you. Essentially what it is you go onto the website, you post an ad for your product and what you want, and then users on TikTok, influencers, let's say from TikTok, will come and see what your product is, and it'll make a video for you. And then you get to see, after once the video is done, you get to watch all of the videos that were created by these influencers, and you get to choose which one you liked, which one you didn't like. And then the one that you like, the influencer will have a price. So let's say the influencer charges $100 for this video or $150 for the video, whatever it may be. You pay that to the influencer, and then the video that they made for you, they'll put onto their social media platform, and then it'll get views. So it's actually pretty cool if you guys want to check it out. I think it's the same guy who created that puff counter one where you count like how many times you vaped and it helps people quit vaping. I think this is his idea as well. So it's pretty cool. All right, this one you guys probably know, it's producthunt.com. This is essentially where people can go and put their products up that they're building, and then people can upvote on the idea, right? And then so for example, for today, the top product is Moltbook, a social network for AI agents, right? Cha-ching, so this one's like another Stripe competitor. So essentially you can kind of see all these apps that are being created and people vote on them, and you can actually put your product here too, and then people can vote on it, and that also gets eyeballs to your product, right? Another one I'm sure you guys are familiar with is Sensor Tower. So app.sensortower.com. So essentially this gives you a high level view of a app or website, and it kind of gives you the estimated revenue, how many downloads it got last month. So for example, for Facebook, it's showing it did 26 million downloads last month, and it did 9 million in revenue last month. How accurate is this? I don't know. I've heard mixed things about it. But you can also search for example, here I search for Instagram. You can search for Instagram. There you go, 7 million downloads last month, $900,000 in revenue last month. So I don't know if this is accurate, but it's there for you guys. And there's like a free version and a paid version. But obviously just with the free version, you can kind of see what's going on. All right, the next one is Trust MRR. This is from Mark Liu. He's a indie hacker that's pretty popular on X, and he builds, software and whatnot. So essentially what it is, it verifies people's revenue for their startup. So you can get a Stripe API key that's a shareable one, and then people can come onto this website and upload that Stripe API key, and then we're able to see their real-time revenue, right? So for example, right now the highest MRR of all time is this startup called Stan. And then you can kind of see the list here. You can also organize by, let's say, growth. So there you go. In the last month-over-month growth, this size chart maker grew by 244,900%. And you can kind of also filter by, let's see, revenue. So all-time revenue here, we've got Gumroad, which has 878,595,000, whatever. You guys can see that here. So it has a pretty cool to track that if you're interested. And this is cool because you can actually get ideas for like what apps you want to build. So let's say, you want to see who has the highest MRR, you can go through this list. And if there's an idea that appeals to you and you want to build a product for yourself, you can do that. That's another cool thing that they have here, is they can see who's on the website right now and wherever they are in the world. So that's pretty cool too. So I found that website pretty cool. What's this one here? Oh, this is Indie Page. Okay, so this is like a page that indie hackers can make for themselves and show off their ideas and products. So I opened up an example. So for example, we're looking at this guy's profile, and this is what he's built. So see right now he's building Permanent Link. This one got acquired. Feedback Panda got acquired, and it was making 55,000 per month. And then these ones he discontinued, and then this one's active right now. So it's actually pretty cool. You can kind of see, if there are any indie hackers that you know of, like Mark Liu, you can click on his. This is the guy who made this Trust MRR that I was talking about earlier. So this guy has all these right now. All right. And it actually shows the revenue. That's pretty cool, from Stripe. So yeah, that's a cool one. This one, Dribble. So this is Dribble with 3 Bs. So this one's essentially, I think it's another website like Fiverr or Upwork, where you can hire people to make stuff for you. So for example, if you're looking for a landing page, you can click on that. If you're looking for, let's say, a mobile app developer, you can click on that, and then it'll show you mobile app developers here. I did filter by budget, so obviously it is pretty expensive. I was looking at it earlier, and I saw some that were asking like for example, this one, from 3,000 per project, 5,000 per project. So they essentially charge, quite a bit, some people or companies here, but you can actually filter that too by whatever your budget is. So that might be cool. I don't know if I mentioned the website for this. I don't think I did. It's indiepa.ge. So indie page, but the page is split with the dot in between the PA and the GE, in case you guys wanted to know that one. All right, so the next one is Maze. Now this one I've used myself, and it's really slow right now, but essentially what it is you can hire people to fill out surveys. So you create a survey, and then Maze will look for people to answer the questions in your survey. Now, the only downside to this is if you don't have people to do your survey, because there's an option once you log in, and let's see if it actually works. You can send out the email to the people that you know so they can do the survey. But if you don't have people, you can actually pay Maze to find people for you. And it is pretty expensive. It's about $10 per survey. So I paid about, I think I did 10, no, I did 15, 13 participants. Yeah, it shows right here. And I paid $15 per person because I built the web app tripshare.app and I wanted to see if it was a viable idea, if people would use it. And yeah, so if you want to get feedback, you can create a survey. You can enter the questions. You can link it to your website. Maze can track where they click even. Like you can integrate that code into your website, and then it'll actually follow along and see where people are, what people are doing, and it also screen records too. So it's pretty cool if you want to get surveys done for your idea. And that's maze.co. So now this one is elements.envato.com. So Envato Elements, what is this website? So this is a website where it looks like you can get a lot of stuff for your product. So you can look for, let's see, okay, you can generate stuff with AI. So you can do image generation, video generation, generate videos from static images and text prompts. That's cool. You can generate music, voice, video templates. So you can actually get LUTs. If you want to get some LUTs for your editing, you can find that here. You can get stock video. So if you're looking for stock video, you can get that. You can get audio, graphics, icons, I guess, if you're looking for icons. So I know there's a lot of these things out there already, but I just wanted to, give you guys another option if you guys are looking into it. Maybe this is cheaper than the other options, and you guys can check that out. And now we have Astro. So try astro.app. So this one, essentially what it does is it helps you target keywords for your app. So let's say you're launching an app in the App Store. This website will actually look at what people are searching for in the App Store. So this will help you use the right keywords for your app, and that way you can actually generate more traffic into your app. Now, I've never used this one before, but I've seen it. So that's why I decided to show you guys in case you guys are interested in using this. It's essentially a keyword ranking website for the App Store, the iOS store. So that's pretty cool. If you guys are interested, try astro.app. Okay, paywallexperiments.com. I think this one, what it does is it kind of, you enter, there you go. So you enter like a prompt, you put screenshots of, let's say, your website, and you can say, like, what should I change to make my website look better, or how can I update this paywall to increase ARPU? So you can ask it questions, upload screenshots, and then this will apparently give you some information about your website, help generate more sales. So I'm not sure if it's good, but it's there for you guys if you guys want to check it out. That's paywallexperiments.com. As the last two websites I want to show you guys. The first one is spytalk.com. This one finds viral and trending TikTok videos for a specific subject that you can search for. So for example, here I searched for AI app building, and it gave me these videos here that are trending and pretty popular on TikTok. So this one's got, for example, 152,000 views, 9,200 likes, 75 comments. So that way you guys can get inspiration for what type of videos to create for your product if you guys are using TikTok. I know there's many other products like this, but I just wanted to show you guys this one here as well. Now the last one is probably my favorite one. It's 21st.dev, as you guys can see here, 21st.dev. So this one's really cool because let's say there's some kind of animation or feature that you guys are interested in adding to your website. You guys can get that prompt, and then you guys can paste it into your code. So for example, let's say you're using Lovable to build a website for you, and you want this in one section of your website. You can copy this prompt, and then you can go into Lovable, and you can say, add this animation to this section, whatever section you want, and Lovable will take that code and add it. Or if you're a programmer coder yourself and you know where this goes, you can add that yourself. So it's pretty cool. There's hundreds of them. There's a free version and a paid version. Now the free plan gives you 100 credits, okay? So that way and I'm pretty sure that's enough to get a lot of the features of this website. There's a pro and a max version here. So I'm sure the free version will get you a lot of ideas. So that's pretty cool. Like here's another one. Let's say you want to have this picture that keeps sliding, right? This carousel. You kind of go here, you see it, you're like, yes, I want this, copy the prompt, paste it into your code, and you're good to go. You have this on your website. So this one's a really cool website, guys. Check it out. It'll improve your website, the design, the flow. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.